Hey everyone, what is going on? And we have another video for you today, and welcome to the Fighting Cup. These are my battles. Just going in, having a good time. Let's see how we do. Sneasler into Toxicroak. Don't ask me why I switched into Combuskin. I know they have Scald, and I know this is going to one-shot me, but either way, definitely a bad play. That's okay. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the team. So we have Sneasler and Buzzwole, which are very inaccessible to a lot of trainers, unfortunately. In order to get Buzzwole at the moment, you had to have been in Seattle for GoFest, and in order to get Sneasler, you do have to trade with a low-level account that hatched a Hisuian Sneasler, which is what I did. So I got fortunate enough to get it, but it is very difficult. Those are two of the best Pokemon in this meta, and I don't think Combuskin is that good. It does have Peck, which is super effective, which is cool, but it's not really that good in my opinion. But you know, we're using it just for fun. Just threw together this team, and let's go ahead and give it a try. But either way, we do see this Hitmontop, of course, and we throw the lunge, hoping to get a shield. Maybe they'll think it's superpower, but we don't get a shield, so we do throw the superpower now, and they do shield that. So now we're going to bring in Sneasler, and we're going to be able to go for Aerialace. Sneasler's just so good. I mean, that's Shadow Claw, Aerialace. I do recommend Aerialace because it's super effective against everything in this meta. In comes that poor Toxicroak. We're going to be able to go for this Aerialace right now. Of course, this is going to KO or get a shield. Sneasler has such a high attack, and that is super effective. They do shield, and we're actually going to be able to make it to another Aerialace, barely, but we do get there. So despite that mistake earlier on where we went into Combuskin against Poliwrath, for some reason, we were still able to win it. I knew they were going to go for Scald as well. I just decided to let the Combuskin go. But either way, great game to my opponent. Well played to them. Let's go ahead and move on to the next battle. We do have that Sneasler into Poliwrath. Okay, so we're seeing Poliwrath in the lead this time, so totally fine. We are weak to the mud shots, but that's okay. We're going to be able to get off this Aerialace before they could throw their Scald, the Ice Punch, whatever they happen to have. And they don't shield it, so maybe they think that we don't, maybe they don't know we have Aerialace, or maybe they don't think we're using it, but because, yeah, I don't know. But either way, they do get the attack drop, so because of that, I decided to switch out into Buzzwole. They bring in the Toxicroak. I'm going to go ahead and go for Lunge. Lunge is really resisted, so is Superpower, but we just go for the Lunge for the debuff. Not going to do anything, but they're going to be able to throw an attack into my Buzzwole right now. We're just going to go ahead and let this go. Going to be Dynamic Punch. We do resist that, so we're going to be able to take it quite nicely. And we do get off the superpower now, so this is going to KO, or it's going to get a shield from the opponent. And I do think they let this one go. They do. So we're going to be able to take that matchup. Very nice. In comes Hitmontop, so Hitmontop will be able to farm us down. So I think I bring... Let's see what I bring in. Do I bring in the Sneasler? I do bring in the Sneasler. Okay, so we're going to try and take a shield from them. I let this go. I know Combuskin with Peck will be doing super effective damage, even though I don't think it's a great move. It's still super effective, and Hitmontop is pretty frail. We actually survived that Fire Punch, and we're going to be able to go for Aerialace right now. So here's the decision I have to make. I actually have to let the next one go, because I know if they have Fire Punch, if they don't have, and we're definitely going to survive it. We resist it. So we have to let this go, right? And we do let it go. We take that easily. And we're going to be able to Peck all the way down. And the reason I did that is just in case Poliwrath had a Scald ready to go, right? Because I knew if they had a Scald, we would have obviously been KO'd. So we had to do that to save the shield. I don't remember if they had a Scald or not, but either way, that's what we did. Anyway, Sneasler, they bring in Toxicroak. We're going to be able to go for this Aerialace. Of course, super effective damage into the Toxicroak. They do shield that one up. We're not switching out right now. Sneasler does win this matchup. Sneasler has a really high attack, so it's also going to be able to win CMP against Toxicroak. We're going to be able to get off another Aerialace, see if they want to shield this, see if they want to let it go. And they do decide to shield it. Okay, so we're going to actually go ahead and switch out now to go for the Peck down. They actually do get to a Mud Bomb, so I'm going to go ahead and shield this. I knew they would get to a Mud Bomb. As I said, Peck, even though it's super effective, not a great move, right? So Combuskin will be able to Peck down. In comes Hitmontop. We want to get to a Flame Charge. We do actually get to it. Very nice. So we're going to be able to get the Flame Charge. I also have a single move to Combuskin. It also has Rock Slide, but the thing is, if you go with Rock Slide, everything in the meta is resisting it. I guess besides Combuskin, or maybe there's a couple others, but for the most part, fighting types are resisting it. And we bring in the Buzzwole, and we're looking pretty good here, right? Rock Blast, not going to be enough to KO us. We take neutral damage from it. I guess Buzzwole is taking neutral from Rock Slide from Combuskin as well. But we do get to a superpower, and this is going to KO the Heracross, and that is going to be a great game to my opponent. Very well played to them. But yeah, GG's. So yeah, let's go ahead and move into the next one. I do like the Sneasler and the Buzzwole. Again, I'd probably replace the Combuskin though. Okay, we're going to go up against a Toxicroak in the lead again. We know we do win this matchup. We get to the Aerial Ace the same time they get to Mud Bomb, and we do win CMP, so we're just going to be able to throw this. And they are not actually going to shield us, so that's just KO. It's very nice. In comes Throw. So cool to see Throw. Throw, I think, I don't know how I feel about Throw either. I think it's better than Combuskin, but I still don't think it's the greatest, even though it's doing super effective damage towards everything. But I think Throw is okay here. And, you know, it does have Body Slam, so pretty spammy there. We're going to be hit with an attack, and it is going to be that Body Slam. So we're trying to get to this Flame Charge. They actually let me get to it because they're going for the Farm Down. So I'm going to be able to get to this Flame Charge, which is very nice. So that will just KO it. And they bring in their Machamp, and Buzzwole's looking pretty good here. We do have 2 shields. We're just going to go ahead and debuff it. I know this is resisted. We don't want to debuff ourselves. So we're just going to go ahead and go for the lunge to debuff them. And they actually just let it go. So that is going to be a good game to my opponent. Very well played to them. So we're going to be able to take that one. Yeah, off to a pretty good start. So we have, I believe, one more game. We have Sneasler into Heracross. Okay. So let's see. So Heracross is, you know, obviously, that's fine for us. They switch out to Toxicroak. I decided to stay in because I know Peck is double super effective towards Heracross. So we're going to be able to go for this Aerial Ace right now. And they do shield it up. Okay. So we're trying to get to one more. They do get to a Mud Bomb, so I'm definitely going to go ahead and shield this so I can get off my attack. So we do just that. And we're going to be able to get off the Heracross, overfarming, or get off the Heracross, get off the Aerial Ace, overfarming a little bit. They do go ahead and shield it. Again, still staying in. If I shield this, we can win this matchup. The problem here is, even though we're double super effective with Peck towards Heracross, and I was thinking about this in the battle, they're going to be able to get to an attack and just like go to town against my Combuskin, right? So I was a little bit concerned about that. So because of that, I actually switch out immediately when I see the Heracross coming in. And we do a lot of damage to it. Look how much damage we do. But they do get off an attack, and it should be a Rock Blast. No, never mind. That's right. They go for close combat. That obviously KOs me. So we bring in Buzzwole. They bring in Poliwrath. So I'm like, okay, we have to charge up for 2 superpowers. One so we have for the Heracross. The other can KO the Poliwrath. So they go ahead and go for the Scold right now. But they actually get that attack debuff. So because of that, really, really unfortunate for me. We go for the superpower. The superpower is not going to KO because of that debuff. But to be fair, I don't think the next superpower would have KO'd regardless onto their Heracross anyway. So I think we would have lost regardless, but would have been a lot closer, I guess. But either way, great game to my opponent. Sneasler comes in. Of course, Sneasler is going to go down to Heracross. And that will be it for this one. Have a good day. Bye.